My name is Scott Rao. I am the author of the Professional Barista's Handbook, and I am excited to announce the launch of the complex Chinese translation of the book. Professional Barista's Handbook was my first book. I wrote it in 2008, and I wrote the book mostly because there wasn't much literature at the time that baristas could use to improve their craft, to make better coffee, and to make coffee systematically. The Professional Barista's Handbook is focused primarily on making espresso beverages. It does touch a little bit on making filter coffee and even on brewing tea. My second book, Everything But Espresso, focused exclusively on filter coffee and didn't talk about espresso at all. The difference in making filter coffee and espresso is primarily that espresso utilizes a lot of pressure to force water through the grounds. Because of the pressure, the grounds must be ground very fine in order to resist the pressure. And the espresso process is very fast. 25 to 30 seconds is typical for an extraction. Whereas in filter coffee, the extraction might take 3 or 4 or 5 minutes using a much coarser grind. The end result of each has a similar level of extraction of flavors from the grounds, but in the case of espresso, the flavor is concentrated in a beverage of perhaps 30 to 60 milliliters with incredible strength and viscosity, whereas in filter coffee, espresso may be a more pleasant experience viscerally in terms of the texture of the beverage and the strength, but filter coffee is perhaps more nuanced because it's more dilute, and different consumers in different countries have their preferences. When it comes to making espresso, the key factor is what we call puck prep, or preparing the grounds in the filter basket such that they are evenly dense throughout and that the water cannot find a weak spot to exploit when it is pressurized and pushed through the coffee bed. With filter coffee, puck prep or grounds prep is not as important, but with filter coffee, the important part is making sure that the water is poured on the ground in a way such that the water is spread evenly over the grounds, hits all the areas of the grounds relatively equally and at the right flow rate. So I hope you enjoy the Professional Barista's Handbook in Chinese, and thank you for watching.